computer. Hooray! Okay, we are ready. I am so excited. It's another Tuesday night. We are doing our team Zoom. Thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight. And if you are watching the rewatch, thank you so much for taking your time to watch the rewatch. This is awesome. Super excited, guys. We are coming off of the high of convention. It was phenomenal. This was the best yet. It was mine and Thomas's third convention. Again, training was unparalleled. They say that leaders are developed, and leaders come from convention, and it's so true. Leaders are made, that's it. Leaders are made at convention, and it's so true. It's just so empowering to sit among 9,000 ambassadors with the same one plexus mindset and 12,000 people. There's about 3,000 people that aren't even ambassadors. They just come to check everything out, and or their spouses or things like that. And it's amazing. It's amazing to be in a room of people. I see it happen. I have seen it happen at all three conventions, anywhere we go, whether it's been the convention at Florida or the convention at Vegas. The people that work in the hotels and in the areas and the food and everything, they always say, "What is wrong with you people? You're always smiling." And man, these people are the nicest people. And we even had our entertainers that did the live music and everything. They said, "You are the best crowd we have ever had." This is coming from people in Vegas. They entertain for a living. And they would say that this is how positive, thankful, mindful, purposeful, intentional Plexus people are. This is the kind of company that we have. And it was awesome. It was awesome. So let's just dive in. We are going to talk about our new product, Active. Guys, I'm so excited about this. And you might be wondering, okay, we have Edge, we have MetaBurn, we have Slim that has provided a lot of people with energy. Why do we need Active? Well, first off, Slim doesn't have any stimulant in it, doesn't have any caffeine. Slim is focused in on balancing blood sugar, supporting hormones, and feeding the gut, right? And the hunger control is to help with those hunger cravings. So Active is designed to take the place of energy drinks. There's an energy drink crisis in our society. People are addicted to energy drinks, and they are full of sugar. The lowest sugar energy drink I can find is 27 grams. The higher end and the average are 67 grams of sugar. And this is white bleached sugar, y'all. This is not, there are some organic energy drinks. They're still on the heavier end, and it's not healthy sugar. Active has 3 grams of sugar, and it comes from honey. It comes from monk fruit, tree halusa, and stevia. This is all naturally healthy sweeteners. 3 grams of that. So these sweeteners are not only to make the product taste good, it's also good for you. Like, I love this. So once again, I talked about how Plexus people at convention were intentional. Plexus scientists are intentional with every single ingredient. The pink drink is not pink to make it look pretty. It's pink because it has beetroot in it, beet juice in it. And if you just Google beet juice, you can see how healthy it is for you. So every single ingredient that is picked is put in our product with purpose and intention for bettering our health. So love that concept. Let me just go over a little bit here. So no jitters, no crash. I have been trying Active I've been on it for like 2 or 3 days. I haven't taken it every day. I've taken it twice. And I've loved it. You can mix it with your Slim. You can take it with MetaBurn. You can take it with Edge, because you still will not exceed the amount of healthy caffeine. And you got to remember, this caffeine is coming from green tea and yerba mate tea. So all focused in on, again, gives you caffeine, gives you some energy, but it's also purposeful for help. I mean, green tea is phenomenal. I think they're linking green tea to helping with Alzheimer's. So that's amazing. So natural caffeine, very clean formula, only 100 grams of caffeine. No artificial flavors or sweeteners. And this is for anyone looking for energy. This is not just for the athlete. You got a question, Bill?
the caffeine's just milligrams, right? Not grams?
Yes. Did I say grams?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Milligrams.
just wanted to make sure that I was on track.
Yes. Milla. The M is important. the M is important. Yes, milligrams. Thank you, Bill. And it's been shown, so active has been shown to increase the blood oxide levels by 175%, which is, this is associated with muscle recovery. So they have said that people going on a run or exercising or, you know, whatever, drinking it afterwards, it's just like this, they recover better and they feel better. So it's been a really cool experiment. Nitric oxide is it's naturally occurring in our bodies, and it signals the blood vessels to relax, open up, let everything flow better. Okay, it reduces oxidative stress, which is basically the same thing. Let me come down here real quick. I listened to Shoshana Easling. Love her to pieces. She's amazing. She was so sick before Plexus. Okay, so this is pre-active, this is pre-Plexus. She got so sick that she actually lost some functioning of her brain. There are spots in her brain that don't function because of how sick that she was. She said that there's people will ask her about her children when they were really little, like when they were 3 or 5 or however little, and she has no memory of it. So very sick woman, okay? Plexus came in and gave her her life back. So she's been thrilled about active, and actually she's been on it for 3 months. So she's been doing the testing, some of the testing for Plexus, and she says she loves the way her brain feels. She loves the attention to detail and the focus. So life-changing for Shoshana. Okay, this is the other part I was really excited about. There are bioavailable forms of vitamin A, B, C, and E inside of active. This is amazing. This is non-GMO bioavailable amazingness. And bioavailable, that means it's ready for your cells to use. So your cells are not trying to break something down, add an enzyme, add this, break it down again, and then they can use it. It's ready for the body to use right now, which is why we only have to have 100 grams of caffeine in active, because our body can use the supplements in there immediately, and you immediately feel a difference. Every time I take active, I immediately feel energy, focus, and better. So love it. I love this product. We already talked about the honey powder and the monk fruit. Okay, it's got S.
I have a question.
Oh, yes.
Is this recording? Is the recording on?
Yes, I'm recording. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, great.
Good question.
I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you for checking, because there was one time that I totally forgot. So I appreciate you checking, Mitzi. Thank you. Okay, S7, real quick. Plant-based nutrients. Guys, you can research S7. It has tart red cherry. Tart red cherry is amazing anti-inflammatory. Blueberries. It's like the cool kids candy. Blueberries are antioxidant. They are amazing. Kale and turmeric, and there's a few other things inside S7. So if you research S7, you can see all the many benefits of it. But these help produce the nitric oxide that's in our body and in the blood. So you're talking about it helps, you know, it's great for our blood vessels, which is great for our blood pressure. So you can get something that is amazing for our energy and helps reduce that blood pressure. So really, really cool. I love the purposeful intention that Plexus put into each of their products. I wanted to show you real quick just kind of the difference. So this is, you can see that's our Slim Microbiome. This is our Slim HC. And then this is, it's about the same size as the Slim HC, as you can see there. So super easy to pack with you, throw it in water, and you can even take it with your Slim. Thomas absolutely loves this combo. I love my microbiome, so I take this combo, love it. It is so refreshing, like I can't even explain it. And then the other thing that people have been doing is taking the active and mixing it with the lean whey protein, the vanilla, and they said it tastes like a vanilla sickle. So they're getting their breakfast and their energy. This is like their coffee and breakfast, you know, as they walk out the door, only it's so healthy for you. So really feeding and fueling your body with everything it needs. I love it. Okay, last thing I'm going to end on with this product spotlight is July 1st. July 1st, they're going to be offering the individual packages for Active, and they'll also do multi-packs. So mixed with Hunger Control, they'll do some multi-packs, but they will start selling just the Active starting July 1st. Right now, they just have it in a welcome pack. That's the only way you can get it right now. But give it one more week and you can buy it individually. So, yes, Ember, hold on, let me unmute you. Go ahead.
Do they sell it as just the sample?
No, I believe that starts July 1st as well.
Okay.
Yep, I checked on that. Good question. Okay. All right, so before I jump into our training for tonight, does anyone have any questions? Who do I have over here? Who's on the iPhone? I've got somebody else on here. Tony, is that you? Somebody's plugged in over here. I don't know who it is, but that's okay. Welcome, whoever you are. Oh, hold on. Kanika has a question. Yes, ma'am.
So I just looked up. It's 95 milligrams in 8 ounces of coffee. So
Yep.
technically, could a nursing, a breastfeeding mom have Active?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. I mean, if I were still nursing, I would have it.
Okay. All right, great. That's good to know.
Yes. Yes. Good question.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, any other questions? All right, let's dive into our training for tonight. Okay, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday of this week, they have been doing a convention recap and kind of just going through a few highlights from convention and some of the training, like getting it down to the core of the training. And so Monday, I hopped on the Zoom call they were doing the training from convention, and it was all about sampling. And I've had this view of sampling like, it's a good idea. It's, I give samples out and things like that, but I've kind of had a little bit of a bad experience with sampling, but I haven't done it correctly. I know now that I haven't done it right. I've given samples and never heard it from people again. And I have spent hundreds of dollars giving out samples and never seeing any fruit from it. So I had this kind of reserve of not giving samples. But the training was all on the new sampling system that we have. So right now you can click on the new tab. It's if you went into your or go onto your website, you don't even have to sign in. Go onto your website. You can see it's going to be over here to the right, and it says sample. You can click on that, and you can see right now we have 4 different sampling options, and we're getting ready to be able to sample Active. It'll be on there by July 1st, and they can purchase a 3-day or a 7-day of the different little combos that they have there, and it's free shipping. So all they have to do is pay for the product. So really cool option. You can say, oh yeah, if you'd like to get a sample, you could go here. It delivers to their door. It's a cute little envelope, and it has some great info in there. So they talked about sampling, and they talked about the Costco effect, and I absolutely loved this. So how many of you guys have gone to Costco or Sam's Club and you've sampled something and then you bought it? And this is the idea. Hold on, I've got a child screaming outside the door. I'm so sorry. Hold on. No. Look at mommy. Go back there. I'll get back in just a minute. Hello. Okay. So I have gone to Costco at least, I have done this at least 10 times where I have had a list, I know what I'm buying, and then they pull out the samples, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try that. I'm a little hungry. I have fed my kids from the Costco samples. Kanika's like, right here. And then you buy it because it's good. And guys, this sample that we're talking about is like 1/8 of a serving of the product. And we're giving people 3 full servings when they sample. So this is just an awesome way. Sampling can be so amazing. And the way that she said to do it, she said follow up is everything. And this is probably where I have completely dropped the ball when I've done sampling in the past. So follow up was everything. And so you send the sample, and 3 days after you send the sample, not 3 days after they receive it, 3 days after you send it, you create that excitement. Hey, did you get your sample yet? I'm so excited for you to get it. And they're like, no, I haven't gotten it yet. And so you're like, oh, I can't wait for you to get it. You know, when it gets here, totally let me know. Yes, you can have that. You can have that. Sorry, guys. Thomas isn't here. Yes. And then you follow up 5 days after. So it's the 3-5-7 rule. 3-5-7. So you follow up 5 days after, and you're like, okay, you got it. Awesome. So there's a little packet in there, and they can unfold it and they can stick it to their refrigerator. And you're like, track your progress. You know, I want to see what you notice. And she talked about helping she said, understand, and this is just giving a sample, but I loved this mindset. She said, I don't just celebrate when I get an ambassador. I sign up an ambassador, woohoo, I'm done. Okay, on to the next person. She's like, no, I want to help my ambassador reach their first win. Their first win. That could be sleeping better. That could be a better mood. That could be, losing a few pounds. That could be, I responded to my husband better. You know, anything that is a win for them. You want to celebrate those, and you want to help your ambassadors get there. And one way we do that is following up and helping them track things. This is the other reason why I'm so excited about these little Track It. Mitzi was showing us hers, and these are so great because it's health goals. I want to lose weight, control my hunger, improve digestion. I want to improve my mood. I want to improve my skin. So improve my sleep. All these different things are on here to help them think beyond weight loss, because we all know this is not just about weight loss. This is huge. This is mind changing and mindset changing products. So she talked about helping her helping her customers, helping her ambassadors find their first win. And I love that mindset. So follow up is key. The 3-5-7 rule. You are creating that excitement over things and that mindset of, I'm about to make a change and I'm really excited about this. And when you help somebody get that mindset of, hey, I'm about to get some product and I'm going to make a change, they are set up for success. And that's what we want to do. We want to help them get set up for success. Okay, so I love this. So when you help them find that first win, it's very easy to close them. Say something like, okay, so, all right, you contacted them on day 5, they got their product, then you're going to contact them again on day 7 or 8, and you're going to be like, okay, what did you notice? And they're going to say, you know what, I actually have energy. I feel good. I actually have energy. And you're going to talk about that. So what do you think it would look like if you had this kind of energy every day? What would you do with that extra energy? Let them dream just a little bit, ask the right questions, and let them talk about it. What would you do with that extra energy? I'd probably cook dinner, like actually cook dinner for my family. I would be able to do laundry. I think I feel like actually playing in the backyard with my kids. Like, let them say these things, and then as they talk, this is a simple way to close. This sounds like an amazing fit for you. Are you ready to get started? Like, that's it. And then let them be like, yeah, because I feel so good. So that's a great way to just simply close them. So you're just asking the right questions. You're letting them dream a little bit. What if they felt like this every day? It sounds like a great fit for you. Are you ready to get started? So that's a very simple way to close. Now, what if they didn't experience anything? So what if we all get that. We all get those. I didn't notice anything. I didn't see anything, any difference. So this is where you're going to set them up from day 1. And she talked about having a trial group. So having more than one person you're sending them more than one person a sample. So let's say you sent even 3 people a sample or 5 people a sample, and you set them up in a chat group, and it's a trial group, and you're like, hey, you guys are my sample people, and so I just want to have everybody in the same place. And then you have this crowd effect where people can feed off of each other's excitement, which is great. It's always more fun to do something with other people and to see other people's progress. So that's one way to set people up for success. But if you don't have a trial group, let's say you've just got one person, you can still set them up for success on one-on-one. Just be proactive and not reactive. So address what should be expected. So you can be like, some people have noticed, so this is before they get their product. Some people have noticed energy. Some people have noticed better sleep. Some people have even lost weight in just the 3-day trial. But not everybody experiences something. So don't be disappointed if you don't experience anything in 3 days. Let me just encourage you there. Let's see how you like that flavor, and let's see if you notice anything. We'll just keep track of it. So you're setting them up for success ahead of time. You're letting them know, yeah, you could totally notice a difference, but there's a possibility you might not. But that's okay. We're going to see, how do you like the flavor? Just go back to something that they can physically notice. Does it taste good? Okay, so you've got 3 days. You tried it with 10 ounces of water. It was a little too sweet. Try it with 18 ounces of water, or try it with less, that kind of a thing. So you're setting them up for success ahead of time. Yes, Mitzi's got a question.
I just want to interrupt with one thing I want to share with you. I know that there are many people who are addicted to Coke, like the drink. And if they tell me that, then it's one thing they struggle with is trying to quit soda. And I say, it's perfect to start with that and start using that as a replacement for soda. And if you really like the taste, then try it for 3 days. Just try it for 3 days. It's just a small change, and continue with the drink. And then before you know it, you realize that you haven't had it for almost a week. Right? And that's a good way to start. And it's a good deal closer too.
Yeah, no, I agree. People who have an addiction to soda, this is a huge help in that. I agree. And that balancing out, helping them get off of it. So that's a good question to ask, do you drink soda on a regular basis? And then that's one thing you can note and ask them about in 3 days. Did you feel like you needed a soda? Did you have that desire? So good point, Mitzi. Real quick, let's see. Oh, one thing she said to focus in on too is if they don't, so let's say they're looking for weight loss, they're looking for energy, they're looking for, and just a side note, if they're trying active and they feel no energy, I will be shocked because the active, you really do feel that energy. But with the slim, they might not notice energy if they're just sampling the slim. But ask them about mood, because a lot of people don't think about their mood. So in those 3-day trial or the 7-day trial, bring that up. How did you feel? Like, talk to me about your mood. How has your mood been for the last 3 days? And that might get them stopping to look on the outside or thinking about, I want better sleep. I want more energy. I want to lose weight. When you're stopping that mindset and saying, just tell me how you felt. How's your mood? Let's start there. That helps kind of refocus them and to think about things a little bit outside the box. Okay, real quick, samples will count as PV towards your PV. So anytime somebody purchases a sample, it counts as PV, and I love that. I was wondering as they were talking about this new system, I was wondering if it was going to benefit our PV or what we would get towards that. So great thing, we get paid on our PV, and this counts towards PV. So awesome. There's a couple of different ways you can do the sampling, and you can actually order on someone else's behalf if you were wanting to send it as just a gift. So you've been talking to somebody and you're like, you know what, let me gift you 3 days of 3 days of slim. So a 3-day sample, and you wanted to pay for it for them. this is a wonderful way to do this, because you can actually go on your website, click on sample, sign them up for the sample, and it will send straight to them. And you put in their address and everything, and you can pay for it, and then it sends straight to them. So they still get the cute packaging, they get all the information, they get all the tracking info. So it's a great way to gift it to somebody if you're wanting to do that. The only thing that you need to note is that you have to ask their permission to plug in their email address, because there's recent laws now that you have to be careful about how you get people's email addresses and what you use. And I see Bill shaking his head. Hold on, Bill, can you touch on that for a minute? Let me unmute you. Hold on. Go ahead.
Especially in Canada. So Canada has some of the strictest spam laws in the world. And even if you know an individual and you send them an email and they didn't request it or give you permission to email them, you can be fined up to $1 million in Canada. Yeah.
$1 million?
$1 million.
That's crazy.
We went through that. That was one of the last projects I worked on at the insurance company before I moved up to Alaska, was these new laws. Now, they may have altered them some in the last 3 years, but that was what it was 3 years ago, because they were trying to eliminate all the spam going on.
Sorry. Oh, my stars. It's a circus. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see here. Where was I? Okay. So, yes, with that information from Bill. So just say, and there's easy ways of doing it. Hey, I would love to gift you 3 days of Slim. What's your email address and your physical address, so I can get this in the mail to you? And do you mind if I grab your email address and have a little bit of info sent to you? That can be just one big, real quick. You can just say that really quick and ask for their permission. So yes, get their permission. This is a great way to kind of get your level ones interested in sharing, because it's just such a simple, it's not something that they don't have to have the product and grab 3 samples and drive to the person's house or drive to the post office and mail it to them. So, if they've got somebody that they've been wanting to share with, this is a wonderful way. Hey, see if they want a sample. So this is a great time to ask our level ones, or let them know, hey, we have a new sampling system. If you know anybody that you'd like to share with, or would like a sample, you should check this out. And just kind of that's another just kind of movement we can get going. Okay, so this is I had already mentioned this, but I want to talk to it real quick. She says, don't obsess about closing the sale. Get obsessed about getting them to the first win. This is our focus. And I hopped on a live. Brenda Martin went live on her Facebook page. Actually, she went live in Team Fire. And she was just fired up from convention, and she was sharing with everybody. But she ended with what an amazing company we have and amazing people we have, and to remember to dream big and love big. And I love it, because this is what our company is about. We are about loving people really big. Love people where they are. I have a gal that I've been following up with, and just checking back in with her, and she really needs Plexus. She really needs it, and she knows it, but she's not quite ready. And so I checked in on her last night, and I said, hey girl, how'd your doctor's appointment go? I was just checking in on you. And she came back with, I cannot say thank you enough for how you always check in on me, but you're letting me make this decision in my time. And that's like the biggest compliment to me, because that's what I want people to, that's the type of person I want to be. I want to be there for you, checking in on you, loving you, but this is a decision you have to make in your time, and I don't want to push you. Because guys, we don't want people that are pushed into this. We don't want people on our team that are pushed into this. That's not what we want. We want people that not just need the product, but believe what we have. That's who we want to work with. That's what we want. And sometimes they get into the product, they buy the product, and they don't believe just yet. And it's a little bit more of a process of believing. And that's fine. That's what happened to me. I got in the product, had no intention of selling. A year and a half later, I started selling. So, or I like to say sharing, because that's what it really is. So anyway, don't obsess about the closing. Obsess about getting people to the first win. What is their first win? And this helps kind of change this mindset for us to get to know our people a little bit better. What is their first win? What do they want? And that's where we can use these. What are their goals? Getting, how they can get started and what we can bless them with. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me look over my I also love this. There's the one last thing she said. You have a question?
Can we hold just for 1 second? The interpreter just has to transfer because the center's closing, okay?
Yes.
Can you just hold for a couple minutes?
No problem. It's potty break time.
Okay, and I'm just connecting now. 1 second.
Okay. Where's my time? Okay. All right, Mitzi, are you ready? Okay. All right. Okay, so love the sampling system. I love this Costco effect that we've been talking about. I love just the idea of not obsessing about the closing, obsess about helping people get their first win. And I loved this statement. This isn't a business or just money. This is a way to help people. And when we can help our customers and ambassadors see that, when they can see this vision of this is not just a business or just a way to make money, this is about helping people. That's at the heart. People love to help people. So you can say things like, hey, did you receive, okay, so when you're following up, when you're kind of doing that, maybe it's into the second week of following up. So you received your products and say, really listen to them. And you could say something like, you sound like you feel a difference. You sound like you're feeling good. I wonder if your friends and family are noticing this as well. And if they say, yeah, I think so. I think I am feeling better. I don't know, it probably is, noticeable. And then plant that seed. I wonder if there's anybody else in your life who would want to feel this way. Do you think anyone else would want to feel this way? Do you think anyone else could benefit from this? And then help them see, the reason I do this is because I love to help people. And it's such a great, easy way to help people. Simple, I should say simple, but it's a very simple way to help people. And so anyway, then at the very end, she challenged everybody to try and send out 7 samples in 7 days. So reaching out to people and using the sampling system, and just she gave some wording. She gave some wording, and I'll copy and paste that in the comment section below the post about our Zoom in the renewed page. So I'll post the wording, and it was just great wording. It was so great, and it was just so encouraging. And I love that they are, I mean, the whole convention, guys, the whole convention was about keeping things simple, loving people right where they are, and sharing. And that was the heart of it. And it was just, it was amazing. So anyway, I love this Zoom training. If you can hop on the Zoom training for Wednesday, you should have received an email about it. And if not, it will be in the Plexus Ambassador community page. There's training, and you can just register for it. It's just your name and your email address, and then they'll send you a little text message, like, I don't know, I think 30 minutes or 15 minutes before the Zoom starts, and then you can just click, and then it'll say Zoom is starting. It'll send you a little email or a text message. It'll send you a little text, and you can just click right on the link, and it takes you right to it. But you have to do it quickly, because within the first 10 minutes, it fills up, and once they reach 1,000 people, then nobody else can get on. So it fills up very fast, because the training is phenomenal and the information is so great. But you can watch the rewatch. They'll send you an email with the recording, so you can rest assured in that. But anyway, that's what I had tonight, guys. I'm so excited about our new product. Try it as soon as you can. It's so great. And look for it July 1st if you're just wanting to order just like a bag of Active. And it's 14 servings, so 14 come in a pack. So if you took it every day, you would need to. It's about, as ambassadors, I think it's around 29, 27. Bill, do you remember how much it was? It's something like
Yeah, I think it was 29.
29. And so that comes out to about $2 a drink, which is less than,
So 2.
yeah. So 2 at 29, but it's less than, and something I don't take every day. But if someone was wanting to take it every day, they could. And it's seriously, it's like $2 for a drink, which is amazing for an energy drink that is healthy like this. So any more questions? Anyone? Okay. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Wait a minute, I almost forgot the most important thing. Maybe not the most important thing, but I have prizes. Okay, so I'm so excited about this. I have 2 Trackits for the very first prize. Let me put you guys into my
Yeah, it's nice to close the meeting with a prize. How exciting.
That's right. Yay. Okay, my random picker. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I can put in names here for just a second. Okay, let me do my little spinner. Okay, hold on just a second.
Click the install button to get your forecast.
Okay, that's not working.
Did you steal that wheel from the Las Vegas casino?
How did you know? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Sorry, this is being very slow.
VIP seat cover.
Woohoo! Hey, Shannon.
Hi.
I did steal that.
I love it. Sorry. Still getting over a small case of death.
A small case. All right, let me get in here. I'm erasing old names and then I can put everybody in here. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I have, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Bill, Mitzi, Ember, Kanika. Okay, who is over here hiding in the iPhone?
Shannon.
Jolene? Jolene. Welcome, Jolene and Shannon. Okay.
I'm not one of the first two, am I?
Okay. All right, now we get to spin the wheel if it'll come back. Okay, okay, hold on. I'm clicking it. So our first is 2 trackers. You see how thick it is? I don't know how many are in here, but there's quite a few in here. These are awesome. I mean, what I love to do is like send a thank you card to my customer, and then you could send them one of these. Thank you so much for ordering. So as soon as they order, thank you so much for ordering with me. I have a wonderful little tracker in here. I would love to track your progress with you and, encourage them to like put it up on their refrigerator. Kanika, you won. Woohoo!
Yay!
All right, Kanika won the first. I'm going to get myself some sticky notes because I'll forget.
Go,
This gives me an
Kanika.
excuse to come see you. I'm so excited. Let me
Who, me?
Kanika.
Talking about Nashville?
I wish
Excuse to go see Kanika and give her the prize. Sorry, I'm lost.
Wait a second. Shannon, how far out of Nashville do you live?
Oh, just 3 hours.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I don't expect you to come here, but I'm going to be there, so that's all
But
that
that's so
matters.
exciting. I know. Okay, so that's Kanika. All right, the next one is okay. So 2 super fun pens are Plexus pens, and this was the Rise Up pen. And sticky notes. I love sticky notes. So let me spin for this one. Here we go. And I'm literally spinning. Woohoo! Jolene, you won. I'm so excited. Woohoo! Okay.
Ciao, Jolene.
So I had Kanika and Jolene.
Baby, Mommy's on a meeting call. Okay.
Okay. I have 2 more presents. 2 more? Do I have 2 more? 2 more. Okay.
Settle down, lay down, and choose a movie. You guys need to wind down and go to sleep.
Okay, 3 more. So here's another Plexus pen, another Rise Up pen, and then these were stickers, and they're super cute. Look at all the stickers. I know, aren't they cute? Okay, hold on. I'm going to spin again. Here's the spinner. Ember, you won! Hooray! All right. Hooray! Last one. Okay, this is our grand prize. It's the Plexus shaker bottle. Isn't that fun? I know, it's the new one. Thomas was so excited. He was like, yay, it's not pink. So he was so excited. All right. Bill, you won. Woohoo, it's not pink. All right, guys, I will get you your prizes. Thank you so much for hopping on here with me tonight. And I will see you next Tuesday. Actually, before everybody goes, I want to ask really quick, I'm going to stop recording real quick because it says nothing. So I'm going to say bye to everybody watching the recording.